Hey everyone, this is Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Place. I'm on location with wrestling champion and best-selling author and an actor too, Mick Foley. Hello.
Well, hello. Thank you for this interview. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so how are you?
I've been very good. I just finished up a fun event here in Orlando. I think this is the 9th book signing out of 15 that I'll do here in the U.S. and then we've got one in Canada and 2 others in the United Kingdom.
Wow, that's
so
really
it's a world tour. Yes, definitely.
That's cool. So you decided to donate 100% of your advance royalties from your book Countdown to Lockdown and your into the organization RAINN and a Child Fund International. So, like, why is that?
Why did I decide to do that?
Yeah.
Well, I mentioned earlier tonight when I was giving my talk that I had no intention of writing a book until I met a young lady who was one of my favorite singers named Tori Amos, and after reading quite a bit about the group that she co-founded called RAINN, which is a support group for survivors of sexual assault, I decided that I wanted to try to make a difference. It might seem unusual that a wrestler would get involved in a group like that, but it made a lot of sense to me, and I felt like donating at least half of the advance would be a good idea. And then I was listening to a seasonal CD of songs by that same artist, Tori Amos, and I just got this feeling that I could do a little more and that I could help out some more people by donating all of it.
Yes, that's really
cool. Thank you. Yeah.
So, you also donate your time to RAINN. So you're one of the Hotline Volunteers.
I am. Yeah, I'm an online Hotline volunteer, and I was on for a few hours last night. I had a couple of very difficult visits, as we call them, but I really felt like I was making a difference. And I hope that part of the benefit of doing this book tour is that when I tell people how easy it is, not necessarily easy, but when I explain to people how they can make a difference with just a little bit of time and compassion, I hope to encourage other people to volunteer.
Okay, nice.
It's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
So what has been your happiest moment and what has been your saddest moment?
Are you talking about in my life or on this book tour?
Yeah, in your life, I guess.
The happiest moment in my life? Well, I better say it was either my wedding or the birth of my children. Because as a dad or a husband, you really can't give any other answer. I've had a lot of happy moments in wrestling and had a lot of happy moments with the fans. I mean, everybody has sad moments as well, and this book is dedicated to the memory of my dad, who I lost a little over a year ago, and that was certainly one of the saddest things I've ever been through.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good. So, like, out of all the stuff you do, what do you like best and why?
Well, like wrestling or writing.
Wrestling, being an author, an actor, and stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, wrestling was my dream. So it was very fulfilling to work as hard as I could at pro wrestling and to have some success. One of the things that is not as appealing to me about acting is all the standing around and waiting and doing things over and over. But sometimes when you have a really good project, watching the end result can be really rewarding. So I did a show called Warren the Ape that aired a few months ago, where I had a great time all week and an even better time sitting back and watching the show.
Yes, that's cool.
Thanks.
So what do your kids think is like the coolest thing about you, and what do they think is like the uncoolest thing?
Well, I would say that my older kids think the uncoolest thing about me is my hair and clothes. So my daughter is always asking me to cut my hair and to wear nicer clothes. My younger children, up until a couple of years ago, thought I was a stinky wrestler and couldn't figure out why anyone cheered for me. hopefully now they've changed their mind. And the best thing about me, my daughter says that I am very unselfish, and she wishes that I would buy something for myself so she wouldn't feel so bad.
Okay.
Do you think I ought to treat myself to something?
Yes.
I might get an ice cream a little bit later. You think that'll make her happy?
I think so.
All right, okay.
Yes. Do you have any plans or anything for the future?
For like the rest of my life?
I guess so.
I do have some plans. You know, I think I need to make some plans because I'm not able to tell you exactly what I want to do in the next couple of years. But I know that life is an adventure, and I like to try different things, whether it be writing or acting or wrestling or volunteering. And so I certainly hope that I can continue to be a volunteer because I think the most important thing that anyone can do with their lives is make a difference in the lives of other people.
Yes. Okay. Good. Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
You were very welcome.